Alright, we got an interesting thing to open today. Let's see, what do we got in the mail here? Let's see if the guy sent me what I bought. Alright, come on, you can do it. Oh, there's some stuff in a plastic bag. Alright, we got... Oh wow, that's a really nice, I didn't think that it was plastified. I thought it was just paper. But an old Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon Dice Masters mat. It's actually a really nice mat for just a starter deck mat, or starter box mat. And we got the dungeon tiles.
Mom uses those bags. Watch out, Lily.
And then there's just paper reversible dungeon tiles that you put on that map.
I wonder what they mean.
Well, you use them to build a dungeon, and you put your Yu-Gi-Oh figures on the tiles. This is a really nice condition starter manual for how old it is. It's like from the 90s. But yeah, you roll dice to put your dungeon monsters. And they're all like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but they turned them into figures. And then there was a Game Boy Advance game that was really popular. Actually, I don't think it was very popular, but it's pretty well received. People like that game even now. Here's some of the miniatures. And I believe that the guy said he had to glue some of these back together. There should be 6 monsters. So here's the Monster Lord.
7 monsters.
So this is supposed to be a representation of you in the game, which is weird.
There's 7 of them.
Then we got... Whoa!
Oh, no.
The camera's gonna fall. Oh no.
Sorry.
This guy, which is Gearfried the Iron Knight. And these are all really old Yu-Gi-Oh cards. There's this guy who is Buster Blader, very famous card.
I like this one.
Doesn't even have his blade out. That guy, well, kind of derpily painted, is the... Really? Knight of Twin Blade, or Twin Swords. Then we got this guy.
Thunderball.
Thunderball. These are obviously the easiest miniatures to get because it's the starter set. I'm going to 3D print the rest of them. Vorse Raider.
And who are you?
Well, you could definitely tell he had to glue this guy back together. Strike Ninja. I mean, it's pretty good paintwork for a cheap Yu-Gi-Oh game. And then here's the actual box. It's a little rough, but you know, that's not why I bought this. I didn't buy it for the box. Then we got tokens that really I'm definitely not going to use, and I'm probably just going to resell these. Because why? Just use dice. And you don't need to have another Monster Lord token. Just, I don't know, don't use it. And then this game had this weird system where...
Okay, I don't understand.
To keep track of resources, you have little pips on a abacus-looking thing. And you can have up to... What is it, 20? Is it 10? Oh, that one looks kind of messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, oh, crest counter, and it says 10 at the top. You're right. So I got one of each of those.
We have dice.
And there should be a certain number of each color dice. Let's see if they're all here. So 3 of the yellow. So level 3 monsters. 3 of the green, which is the level 2 or level 4 monsters.
And I'm guessing you start at level 1.
3 of the blue, level 2 monsters, and then level 1 monsters. And you roll the dice, and when you roll the dice, you get a certain number of chits on this little resource counter. So if you get 3 of the summon thing, then that means you can put a monster on the board. And you basically take a where's the
Cards?
the puzzle piece looking things. Oh, put them underneath it. So if you roll to put a monster out, then you can put this on the board with the monster level that you rolled. So if you rolled 3 whites, you could put a level 1 monster out, and it starts on the star. And you put the piece out, and then the star.
Can it move around on it?
Yeah, so all the cards, or all the monsters have a card associated to them. This is the most pointless card ever. You don't need this.
I think that's good. I like the Knight of 2 Swords.
So you can see this guy, the Vorse Raider is level 1. So you need to roll the level 1 dice to put him out. And then he has 10 HP, 20 attack, and 10 shield. And then you can move him around on the board and try to attack other monsters. But you got to get to the other person's monster lord. And if you can do 3 damage to the opponent's monster lord, you win the game. So it's a pretty simple game, but it's really weird old concept that was only seen in a couple of episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I don't think the game was very successful because they never made any expansions or anything. But there's still like 140 figures that they released for it, which is crazy, at least in the English set.
Are you allowed to know what the other person's monster lord is?
Well, the monster lord is the same on each side. But there are some people that have made custom monster lords where you have different abilities, but it's kind of like player-made cards. In the Japanese version of this game, you could change the dice. So you could change what's on the dice faces, and the dices actually open up to make these pieces. So you'll see each one of these pieces, if you unfolded it, it would make a dice. So they all have 6 sides. So you can see they all or 6 spaces each.
That's cool, actually. That's
So
really cool.
it's kind of a interesting game. I wish they would have made an expansion or brought it back, because it seems like really fun figure-based game. Anyway, thanks for watching.